meantime, the Indian market become the #1 market for Rado worldwide.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel Luxe Insider with Anita Khatri. In February this year, I had the pleasure of experiencing yet again the India Art Fair in New Delhi. An incredible showcase of creativity, culture and collectibles. While exploring the fair, I made a stop at the Rado booth, where I had the exclusive opportunity to sit down with Rado's global CEO, Mr. Adrien Bosshard, and renowned designer Tej Chauhan. Join me as we dive into our conversation about an interesting collaboration, design, innovation, and the art of watchmaking. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hi. Hello. I'm
Very
Tej.
nice to be here on the art fair in Delhi. Great place, a lot of great artworks. Beside, of course, all the pictures, the artwork of Tej Chauhan from UK.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
What is the strategy behind such a collaboration for Rado?
The strategy is to push the boundary on the next level in terms of design creativity. You know, we are doing the biggest part of our collection with our internal engineers, with our internal designers, with our internal people who are very capable and who knows exactly the DNA of the brand. This is really very appreciated from our customer worldwide. But we are saying once or twice a year, we want to give the opportunity to a talented, creative designer who is coming out from the industry. And there we are very selective when we are doing the choice of such designers. And few times we have a first contact and after we go again different ways. By Tej, we had the first contact in 2018 already. It fits, and now really he is not a watch designer, but he is an external designer who has a huge respect of the Rado brand, and he see the strengths which we have, and we see the strengths which he has in his field of design development. And in the end, he is capable to take all the amazing design codes of, for instance, True Square or the Diastar, and to even strengthen them with the combination of his colors, his font, his color combination, also his creative, artistic design codes. And finally, it's a win-win. He has on his side one of the key players in the watch industry, which has the biggest competence in terms of materialization, also profile designs. And we have on our side one of the most talented and passionate designers in the industrial design, multiple also rewarded worldwide. And this combination, it's really a great fit.
So you mean to say that there is scope for some other designers to get on board, or it's just Tej?
No, we are working closely with Alfredo Happen, which is Swiss designer. We were here 2 years ago with him to launch the anniversary edition. We have Tej. We did also a watch with Indian designer a couple of years ago, Takral. We are.
It's all about design.
Yes, it's all about design. We are in contact with a few designers, and you know, we will have future plans to make additional pieces together. We will have also designers from other areas of the world also who are working for us. That means the field is open. We get often approach from designers. Few times we are approaching designers. In the case of Tej, it was a coincidence that we met each other in London. So it's finally collaboration in a very selective way, but open.
Fabulous, Tej. Now you tell me, being an industrial designer, design is at the core.
Industrial design.
Design is at the core. So from there to canvas of a watch, how has the journey been? How challenging it has been?
Well, I mean, as an industrial designer, I work across many different sectors and fields, whether it's consumer technology or homeware, or kitchen appliances or Swiss watches. Our each whatever we're working on requires an understanding of the brand, an understanding of materials, understanding of processes. If it's something we haven't done before, we learn about that on a very, very deep level. So from that perspective, that's not a challenge for us. What is interesting for us is to work with a brand like Rado, who have such I'm inspired by their combination of high-tech materials and their contrast with traditional Swiss watchmaking craftsmanship. And for me, I just see that as a really exciting story to tell. So my job is then to, design these pieces, which not only tell that story, but speak to Rado's existing audiences, but also try to open new audiences as well for Rado. And so, like any project that we do, it's the byproduct, we hope, is a beautiful object. But the objective really for me is to try to understand how to create connection within that sector that we're working with. And in the case of
Connection with the watch industry?
connection to audiences, connection to people, I want somebody to walk past this, but not be able to walk past it, to stop and, whoa, what is that? So it's strategically designed to encourage an interaction with the brand.
So fabulous. And I see that. It's a Diastar, of course. Earlier, the square one was the talk of the town, and now the Diastar. Tell us a little bit more on the journey of your entire design, planning, design, the challenging moment. Also, I heard you in the morning. The blue thing, the party time, which of course I remember. How was the process?
Party time remain.
I've been trying to get rid of that.
How was the process? Was it any time where there was a disagreement, yet you had to agree?
Should I be honest with you?
Absolutely honest.
I've been doing this for a long time. And I think I said inside, I can count on one hand, those kind of really, those relationships which are just an immediate fit from the beginning. So actually, with neither of these pieces have there been any real creative disagreements in a way, because we've got such a good dialogue. The key to a good design outcome is good communication. I think that's good for any relationship. I think whether it's a creative relationship or a friendship or a romance.
And be open-minded.
Be open-minded and trust. There's a lot of trust. So I think from my objective with this was the same as it was with this. I want to tell a story. The difference is that with Diastar, I am already working with an iconic shape for Rado. So I've got to figure out how to, how to combine my DNA and strategic approach with Rado's DNA. That's something we always have to do. But of course, with something like Diastar, which is already so iconic, there's a real sort of balancing act that I have to play there.
Question for you. This unique color, cause it's very different. It's not like usual gold. It's not like pink gold. It's a very different gold. Can you elaborate what gold is?
I have to enlarge the discussion because the brief to Tej was from my side. We want to have the Diastar in a platinum color, in steel color. This was the brief to my product management in steel color because it's a ceramic case.
Ceramos.
A Ceramos case, and you can do the Ceramos in platinum color or also in golden color with a special treatment on it. And in the beginning, I said I want to have the Ceramos case in a platinum color. And one evening, our product manager came in the office and I said, Adrien, I have an issue. Tej want to do the special edition piece in golden color. I said from my brain, no. But 2 seconds after, I will think about the night we will discuss tomorrow. That we mean open-minded. Brain, no. But the heart, it's a creative guy. Let's think about it. Next day we discussed the issue. We have evaluated and I said, let's go. Because gold, it's a color which is really very classical. It's also representing value. It's timeless. And it's in many countries on the world. The color, especially in India, Middle East, also south of Europe. But even in US and in Europe, gold is coming, more and more again trendy. And this particular color, it was, selected based on the treatment which we are working on. A gold color who fits to the bracelet and to the dial in order to highlight this specific case. That means it was the choice of Tej to work with this kind of gold tone, this yellow gold tone, and we trust on his taste because he has proven already with the Tej for one true square and already with the outcome of the Diastar that he has a lot of fans around the globe who appreciate his taste. So he is capable to do the connection to the audience.
Sure. Would this not increase the price? Just a question out of curiosity.
It's increasing. It's increasing a bit the price at this special treatment, but
It's not solid gold, right?
Huh?
It's not solid gold. Yeah.
It's not solid. It's increasing a bit the price, but not on a too excessive way. And the important for us it was to have the right design, the right fits for us and for him.
So, is this a limited edition?
No, we are doing a special edition. And of course, we are not putting in every store, in selective stores, boutiques, but it will not be limited. We don't want to reserve this beauty just on selective audience because we are aware we have there a very interesting large audience which will be very interested about timepiece.
If I had to ask to say 3 adjectives which will describe this Diastar exclusive watch, which ones will it be?
Emotive. Exciting. Joyful.
For you?
It's to honor a timeless shape which is an icon since over 60 years and to enjoy the customers every moment when he's looking on the time, like you, to enjoy it. This is a slogan which I like, He's, even when we are doing hard discussions and hard working, but we feel Tej has always the pleasure. He's always joyful. And this is transferring in the product. This I like. Because a watch you have always on your wrist. And when it's giving you the power of joy, this emotion, it's everything. Because I don't need the watch to look the time. Time is here even more precise. But it's creating emotions and joy. And this is the difference also between a smartwatch and a Rado watch, because it's a timeless emotional consumption good. And the transfer of joy is a very important element. Because I'm already a mature man, but since childhood, I was a great watch fan. And exactly due to this fact, for me, a good watch, a good design is transferring me an emotion and joy. And this we are capable, and you are capable through your designs.
I want to change my 3 words.
You have adjectives?
One of them I already said, which we both touched: joyful, precise, and functional.
Joyful, precise, functional. And if I had to ask you 3 words to describe this watch, would it be emotion first?
Emotion, joyful, and personal statement.
Personal statement? A conversation starter?
It is a conversation starter.
Yeah, conversation. Yes, conversation starter. Exactly. Yes.
So, Indians, we are very happy to have this piece. There are no limitations. It's a special edition, but it's available as many as we want, right?
Yes. Normally, design editions we are doing, let's say, 2-3 years. It's not in the collection like a regular timepiece, which is for years and years. Because, for instance, the Tej Chauhan True Square, we had 2 years in the collection. It was a very successful piece. Still now we have requests, but we will come with new projects. And so therefore 2 years it's available, and after we'll stop. And here I suppose we will also 2 years, and after we will stop the piece in order to come again with a new joyful, emotional timepiece. I suppose it's not the end with the Diastar. It's the following of already a great collaboration which we had since 2018.
I had a fabulous conversation with you too. Thank you. And if you have a message for Indian audience, please feel free to say, or else thank you.
Thank you. It's just lovely to be here and to meet the peoples, meet the audience. Yeah,
and as I mentioned just before, we are running on a great journey here in India, and that means for me, create a big economical success is mainly also thanks to many customers who are enjoying our products, many customers which we can really also give a lot of emotion, satisfaction for gifting third party or themselves. And for us, the real success is not just to grow, is really to empower the people to enjoy what they are buying and to be also long-term on their wrist. And therefore, we are really running on a great success wave with our brand actually in India. And we are convinced that it will remain also for the upcoming years.